Welcome back guys sa panibagong video naman natin ngayon. Si Sir Peter TV guys. So subscribe kayo guys and mag-like sa video natin ito guys para updated kayo sa lahat kong video guys. So go down below guys, sound the bell dyan, subscribe and mag-like kayo sa video natin ito guys. So shout out para kay Heroxos guys. Search po sa YouTube kasi may mga vlog kami sa kanya guys, mga vlog namin dalawa guys. So subscribe kayo and mag-like sa video natin ito guys. So ito yung video natin guys, true story guys. 1C Entertainment, subscribe kayo kay 1C Entertainment guys. So tignan natin guys itong video na ito. Let's start it. True story story.
It was a beautiful day in August.
August.
My family and I had just finished packing for our trip. We were bored and hadn't planned to do anything because our trip was in a couple of days. So we all decided to go to the Safari Zoo place because it was only an hour drive and a great way to kill time. When we got there and we noticed that there were a bunch of people at the zoo, my family could get impatient of this. So we asked the receptionist if there was anything we could do that wasn't too busy. Lucky for us, there were private tours. They were a bit expensive, but the lady assured us that the tour guides were highly educated and great at their job. We were given animal food and introduced to our private tour guide. When we first saw our tour guide, we noticed he was a little off. He had a weird lisp, didn't speak very much English, and had a really bad lazy eye.
Ooh,
when my dad first tried to greet him, he ignored my dad and gestured us to one of the safari minivans. We were a little taken aback, but didn't think anything of it. Once we got into the van, we noticed that there was a bad smell and a bunch of animal food on the floor. He started driving before we could get our seatbelts on. We first passed by lions and hyenas. It was all really cool. There were also a bunch of vans and tour buses behind and in front of us that were taking all the attention of the animals. Out of the blue, the tour guide turned onto a trail that no other buses or vans were going on. My dad got a little suspicious and asked the tour guide where we were going. The tour guide replied with elephants, shortly because once again he didn't know English very well. Well, we really wanted to see the elephants at that time, so we all got excited. After a good 10 minutes of driving, we noticed that we had seen no animals and no other tour guides, just a never-ending forest. My mom, who was paranoia, was getting worried and repeatedly asked the tour guide where he was going. But then, he never answered. All of a sudden, he stopped the car and said he had to get something from the back of his car. My dad was getting red flags and watched him from the rearview mirror.
Ay putik. Nakakakabayan guys ha.
And then, my dad hopped into the driver's seat, locked all the doors immediately, and pressed the accelerator to the floor. With a fearful face that I've never seen before like that, we were all slammed into the backs of our seats. What's going on? My mom yelled. I saw him holding an axe, my dad yelled back. We made it back to the safari and to the receptionist. We explained the whole situation and she called the police. They had a long search and finally he got caught after a few hours. We got a full refund and later found out that our tour guide didn't even work at the safari but used a fake ID and had history linked with murder, kidnapping, and other crimes we won't mention. We also found out the reason that the car smelled so bad was because the tour guide admitted to killing multiple safari animals and taking them home. To this day, I still wonder what would have happened if my dad didn't look in the rearview mirror when the tour guide stopped the car.
Oh. Ito guys, susunod video natin guys. Ito yung susunod na video natin.
This is a story when I was just 6 years old that I never
Yan yung
ever
susunod
forget.
guys.
When I was a little boy, I lived in a big house that had a little chicken coop. Behind my house, you could spot a soccer field, even from far away, because it's uphill. One day, two of my cousins, sister, and I decided to go uphill and play on that soccer field. We were going up innocently without knowing what was going to happen to us. As we arrived on top, we were surprised because there were many people around there. And it was just like this festival kind of situation. It was very crowded and loud, but there was enough space to walk comfortably. The four of us got a little bit sad. We couldn't play soccer. There was nothing else to do. So we decided just to take a walk and followed the pathway that headed on top. As we went further up, a dead end was what was waiting for us. We then decided to go back because there was nowhere to go. But as soon as we turned around and stepped down, we noticed that the crowded, loud sound, the people at the ground, were gone. Completely. I got scared and shocked. The people vanished in an instant. Not only me, my cousins and my sister were as shocked and scared as me. We just started to scream and ran away quickly. I started laying out running away, but I soon caught up with them, passing one of my cousins. But as I was running away, I could feel someone grab one of my legs.
Putik guys. Kanina sobrang dami na
All
tao.
of a sudden,
Kita ko.
it made me fall down hard instantly. My face hit on the ground and my nose was bleeding. I cried so much that time, but my cousins and my sister helped me get up and we ran as fast as we could. When we got home, we got yelled at by my mom, and she asked my sister how come I got injured the way I did, and sprained my ankle badly. It was red and swollen. My face got a bit of scratches, and my lips and nose were all bleeding. Later, after that day, my sister told the whole story about that mysterious vanishing to my mother, and then she changed her face, looking a little bit uncomfortable. That field up the hill is a graveyard. We were all shocked by knowing the truth. So the people we saw up there were dead people. But still, thinking about it again, how can you explain my accident? I thought it was one of my cousins who caught my ankle, but you know, running away and trying to grab someone's ankle is impossible. Maybe it was a warning for me not to go to that field ever again. In any case, I still remember that event so clearly that it gives me chills.
True or Home Alone story. Ito
My
guys,
name
yung
is
last
Jessica,
story guys.
and I was
Ito yung
8
last,
at the time this
one.
occurred. I was the youngest and the only girl, so my older brother Hunter was taking care of me. At the time, Hunter was 14, and we had to stay home while my parents went to the bar with their friends and my older brothers, since they were much older than us.
Guys, mukhang pangit yung ano guys eh. Yung aking ano. Andali lang guys. So guys, yun guys, gumamit ako ng microphone. Guys, kasi mukhang hindi dinig yung, hindi masyado yun yung ano ko guys. So, sige guys, tuloy pa rin. Yun na kasi ng signal dito sa amin kasi sa Roma.
Our house was in the middle of the woods, and our closest neighbor was maybe half a mile away. My brother and I stayed up watching TV shows until 2 in the morning. We finished watching an episode of Full House when we heard a very big crash upstairs in my brother Josh's room.
Wow.
We stared at each other for a moment. Then my brother got up and grabbed one of the kitchen knives and told me to come upstairs with him. Just in case there was something in the house, and he didn't want me to be left alone. My brother is a brave guy and doesn't get scared easily. So right now, he wasn't very consumed of fear like I was. I followed my brother up the stairs, and he then came to a halt, which made me bump into him. He stood there for a second, in silence, just standing there. I got antsy and asked him what was wrong. He then said, "Go get the house phone and call 911. Me being confused, I looked to see what was in front of only him to make him ask me this. And there stood a white man, about 6'3", with dark brown hair and bloodshot eyes.
Wow.
I told
Wow.
Hunter that he needs to come with me because
Wow.
I had no idea what this man would do to him.
Putik.
I grabbed Hunter's hand, ran downstairs, and grabbed the house
Bilisan
phone.
niyo.
We dashed
Hindi mo
into the
papakita
bathroom
dyan.
and locked the door.
Sometimes,
I could hear the footsteps of a man slowly walking down the stairs. I could hear my brother on the phone with the police behind me. I was fixated on the footsteps, which got closer and closer to the bathroom door.
ulo ko.
It was silent, as I could no longer hear my brother on the phone or the footsteps. When all that made me wake from fixation was the loud pounding of a bathroom door, I screamed in fright. For the man was at the door now. He stopped for a moment, and I could hear his deep, harsh breathing. He then whispers,
Putik ka
"I'm not gonna hurt you. All I want to do is give you kids some sweets." My brother then yelled, "We don't want any of your damn sweets." I could tell my brother was getting
Sa,
angrier
sa
by the
bintana.
second.
Kung may
And
bintana
then
kayo
the
dyan,
door handle
lubas
starts
na lang
to
kayo.
shake very
Mawag ng
fast and
191.
frequently. We back away
Ay, putik.
from the door and by the window, which was across the
Yan.
room from the door. My brother opened it just in case we would need to escape this way before the
Escape na kayo,
police
sir?
got here. The man punches through the door and starts to grab for the handle. We jumped out of the window and
Grabe.
landed on our grass,
Oh,
and we
ito
sprinted to the woods. We found this big bush to hide behind. We crouched down and waited for something to happen. Few seconds later, we heard police sirens in the distance.
Yan na, yan na, yan na.
We saw the man from the window run down the stairs and out of the front door. He ran into the woods and ran past us. Thank God he didn't notice us there. The police pulled into our driveway and we saw a chance to run to them. We dashed to them and told the police he was in the woods. They searched for him, and once they came out, they had him in their clutches.
Yun, tama kayo
I've
ah.
never been more relieved in my life. We stayed at the house with a police officer until my parents and older brothers arrived home.
So, yun na yung ating video guys para sa